Welcome back to CityVision. The weather and close proximity of most everything makes Miami Beach a very walkable city.
But like most things, improvements can be made to make sure our streets and sidewalks are the safest they can be for strolling.
We explain in our Safety First segment.
It doesn't matter the mode, pedestrians rule in Miami Beach.
Obviously, South Beach is walkable. I mean, the biggest indicator is to just look out and see if people are out walking. And you see people walking here a lot and riding bikes. The question is it as good as it could be?
That question is being posed by the members of the Flamingo Park Neighborhood Association through a walkability study of the South Beach area.
We got an idea of how we stack up, what can be improved in the neighborhood. Maybe the worst problem with walkability in the neighborhood is the problems with crossing streets. Some corners have four-way stops, some corners have stoplights, and those corners are easy to cross.
Along with crossing streets, the quality of footpaths, room to move on sidewalks, and actions of drivers on the road were observed and ranked by residents. A grant from the University of North Carolina made the study possible. The Miami Beach Community Development Corporation, along with the city's police department, secured the grant, which was awarded to only a handful of American cities.
We were working today on the area of safety and creating a more walkable community. And this is an important component in making the Flamingo neighborhood a livable community. And that is really our objective, to make the community a livable community and to sustain the community.
After all, there's plenty of precious pedestrian cargo on our sidewalks and streets, and their safety is a top concern in our city.
The final results of the walkability study will be handed over to the City Commission for their consideration.
On a related note, the city is making sure our disabled residents and visitors have a much easier time getting where they need to go.
4, 3.
Miami Beach has installed talking crosswalks at a handful of the busiest intersections in our city. The audible cues tell you when to wait and when to cross, taking the guesswork out of the equation for the visually impaired. Our city is constantly making improvements to increase the cleanliness and safety of our city. And now our Miami Beach Police Department is being recognized for being a leader in law enforcement in the U.S. The Miami Beach Police Department has met the vigorous requirements to become a CALIA flagship agency. CALIA stands for Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies. Flagship status is awarded to a handful of departments in America whose procedures and standards are superior.
It's a major accomplishment. It was a tremendous amount of work, but every member of this police department pitched in and we were able to achieve this, and that's a phenomenal recognition. It sets us apart as one of the top 10% of agencies in the country.
Congratulations to the Miami Beach Police Department.
Both your accountability and transparency as an agency are appreciated by the members of the community you serve.
They are, and the police department's efforts to help the environment are not going unnoticed either.
So this is 2002, 2003.
See all these files? Each one contains crucial data about criminal cases in Miami Beach. But in the future, these paper files will be a thing of the past because the Miami Beach Police Department is switching to a digital reporting system. Instead of filling out a paper report, officers will use their laptops to record details of each call for help.
The primary advantage for us is information and information gathering. Now all of our information is going to be centrally stored. As you can see in these files, there's a lot of information here that is not readily available to the officer on the street or the detective on his investigations. That's one of the major advantages we'll have with this product.
Having a central digital reporting system saves crucial research time for officers. It also helps the environment by saving countless reams of paper. There's yet another benefit of paperless reporting. Money is saved on storage costs.
The file cabinets are huge, full of paperwork, and after 6 years or however much time they can save here, they have to send it all to storage, and we pay for storage. And then whenever anybody needs records that are at storage, we have to pay to have it delivered here and sort through boxes to try to find old reports and then ship them back. So it's a lengthy process where if it's on computer, we should hopefully be able to just download and print.
Keep in mind, police reports are public information. To request a police report, visit our records unit at 1100 Washington Avenue. The office is open Tuesday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 3 o'clock p.m.
Our police department isn't the only team winning awards and writing records. Another team that's worked hard to set records is our softball league. Mercury Mayhem is the defending champion of the Parks and Recreation Department Adult Softball League for the third year in a row.
A lot of these guys are from like Kendall area, so they drive all the way up here to come to the beach and play. It's a nice league. It's fun. It's really for the good times, you know.
Kids are also winners in our athletic leagues. Parents can register their children and teens for many different sports, including basketball, baseball, softball, wrestling, and soccer.
Because usually children nowadays are usually on TV, a lot of games and stuff, so for her it would be a great idea for her to, you know, exercise and move her bones and stuff like that.
For more information on registering for athletic leagues, visit miamibeachparks.com. And now we have an update for you regarding South Point Park and your pets. Last summer, we reported that the City Commission had approved a pilot program for a specific off-leash dog area in South Point Park. However, the pilot program can begin only when and if Miami-Dade County amends its county code. This issue is being considered by the County Commission in early 2010. Until then, keep dogs on a leash at South Point Park. And remember to please clean up after your animals to keep our parks clean and safe for everyone. It's the law.
Earlier in the show, we told you about the fabulous exhibits happening right now at the Bass Museum. But did you know the city-owned museum is creating a new program to move art into our public schools? The Bass Museum won a grant from the Knight Foundation that will allow them to infuse art and creativity into the lives of children for the next 3 years. The $240,000 grant is being used to create a program called Idea at the Bass. The program is being implemented in 6 kindergarten classes in Miami Beach first. From there, the program will grow to include older students.
It's using art as a springboard to promote creativity. They won't be describing the art, they won't be copying the art. They will be creating their own art inspired by the art in our collection and art in the exhibitions we show.
A second component to the program includes inviting children and their families to the monthly Family Day at the Bass. It's free fun for everyone. Visit bassmuseum.org for details.
The city is being recognized by the Miami-Dade School Board for all our efforts to improve public education. Those in favor? Aye. Against? The Committee for Quality Education in Miami Beach was established in 1999. The committee meets monthly to address educational issues and makes recommendations to the City Commission regarding those issues. Recently, the Miami-Dade County School Board recognized the committee for its work on behalf of the students and parents it serves. One of the most notable achievements of the committee is their contribution in developing a citywide international baccalaureate program.
And that wraps up this edition of CityVision here at the North Beach Bandshell. Thanks for joining us.
We want to leave you now with a look at something you won't see here every day in Miami Beach: snow.
In fact, 50 tons of the white stuff was hauled in for the Winter Wonderland event put on by our Parks and Recreation Department.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Take care.
Hi, I'm Danny DeVito, and you're watching MBTV 77.